is the Creo Transformers Age of Extinction Micro Changers. Well, they're actually still the homages to the old G1 cartoons and some other cartoons, but they're just part of the Age of Extinction toy line. So not strictly movie Kreons, but just part of the movie toy line. Anyway, so there's 12 of them in the series, just like any other series, and this is what the packaging looks like. This is an empty package. I opened everyone up, and there's a code right here for each figure. The last 2 digits represent one of these guys, and I'll try and type it down, put it in the description box below once I've uploaded this video to give you guys a code as to which number corresponds to which figure. So the figures we have are Torosaur, you got Jarugar, Fang Wolf, Mindswipe, I'll explain later, Nightbeat, Highbrow, Trypticon, Misfire, Silversnout, Wingspan Hawk, Jetwash, and Skrapnel. And the figures from here on here are all G1 toys, homages to G1 characters. This one is from Cybertron or Galaxy Force, and this one is from G1 Victory. It's still a Japanese anime, and this guy, I have no idea where he's from. So let's get right to it. Sorry to shake him on doing this, trying to do something new here, not my usual review spot. So anyway, let's start with this guy, Torosaur. I have no idea where this guy is from. This is his robot mode, as you can see, and it uses all the pieces except for one claw, which is obviously he's gonna hold in this hand. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Each one, unlike the other Kreons that has just one generic instruction booklet, each one has his own separate booklet, which I think is more prone to error, so you guys better make sure you got the correct booklet or whatnot. But it's interesting that each one will have his own booklet, and easier steps to follow. Very simple. Alright, so Torosaur could be one of the teammates of the Combiner Obsidian. I'm not sure. I don't have the Age of Extinction combiners, Kreon combiners, so pretty interesting. Just not sure where he's from. So here is his robot mode. Pretty cool. To transform him into a, I don't know, dinosaur creature, whatever. Take off his gun. And then the spikes, you put them here as foot claws. Let me see. That. And then he will hold the other claw and make it like that. Very, very simple, very simplistic. Not a lot of complex transformations or removing pieces here and there. I think he's some sort of dinosaur, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, Torosaur. Wish they'd added more horns on his head, and there he is. Bit weird, not my favorite. I think this guy's the weakest. The gun, you can put it anywhere you want, like there. And each of the figures, they come with a Creo brick. We'll put that there off to the side. So he's okay. He's probably the weakest, and he's the one I don't know a lot about. So that's that. All right. My back is killing me because of this new spot. Alright, then let's do... Okay, let's do this guy, Fang Wolf. He's from the Galaxy Force, or the Transformers Cybertron show. And in Japan he's known as Snarl. In the American version he's known as Fang Wolf. And obviously this is, if you check the figure has the wolf's head as his right hand, and the other hand is just a regular hand. So it's kind of a bit of an asymmetric. It's a great homage. That figure, I'm sure a lot of you Cybertron fans are really after. Are one of those figures you seek is one of the more sought after figures if you want to complete your Cybertron shelf, and is Fang Wolf. Never got the toy. I thought it was pretty interesting, but I was already the tail end of quitting the Cybertron line, and I never had it. So anyway, here he is. First thing you want to do, transform him. Let me get my cheat sheet. All right, go ahead and remove the head, the wolf head hand, and replace the Kreon fist. And very straightforward. Let me just give you a look at the figure. Lots of details on the chest. I'm really liking it. Go ahead and take this off. In robot mode, I think there wouldn't be any harm if you had kept the backpack on, but yeah, the tail will look good. But the instructions don't say it. The instructions say you got to remove it. So okay, we'll do it that way. So lots of recycled pieces. This is from the Preda King helmet, or a lot of the Beast Hunters helmets. And just like Torosaur, I'm gonna go ahead and do the hands. Put the claws on the hands like that, and then oh sorry, you gotta swap the helmets. My bad. Like that, and like this. So he's sort of a wolf. Not very close to what he looked like in the toy and the show, but yeah, what can you do? So that's him. I wish there were more details for the head, but this seems to be the generic animal head. So yeah. All right. Okay. Next, I want to keep jumping around, and I'll probably let's do G1, the G1 characters, Silversnout and Wingspan. I have this impression that they're supposed to be the Decepticon clones. Wingspan Hawk definitely is one of the Decepticon clones, and this guy, his name is Silversnout, but I think he's supposed to be Pounce. But he doesn't turn into a puma. He turns into some sort of iguana or something like that. So I'm very confused. This one definitely looks like the Wingspan of G1. There was several in G1, the G1 toys. There was a line called the clones, the Autobot clones and the Decepticon clones. Decepticon clones were Pounce and Wingspan. They had different alt modes, but they looked exactly the same in robot mode. So not exactly looking alike, but anyway, that's what I think. I'm probably wrong. So let's do Silversnout first. Very easy. All you got to do is just put him on all fours, and there you go. That's him. Very easy. I like that. I mean, you know, you can put the gun right here. For Kreons, yeah, very simplistic is great, because I don't want to be moving pieces here and there, and I like that. For Wingspan, it's a different story. There's a little bit more transformation involved. I'm going to give you a look at the robot mode. I like the robot mode in this one better than Silversnout. He's got the wings at an angle. There's no harm in, I think, in putting the wings right here in robot mode if you feel more comfortable with that. I think that looks great as well. Yeah, doesn't really matter. To transform him, a little bit as simple as simplistic as well, but there's some moving pieces here and there. Like this one, these are supposed to be the talons, I think, in Hawk mode, and his hands are supposed to stay right there. And that's essentially the Hawk mode. And then these, you can put them here, or you know what, better yet, there's the instructions don't say where to put it. Just, I think, put them back on his hands like that, And just keep it like that. I think that looks better. It looks a lot better. So Wingspan Hawk. Yeah. So generally these four are the weaker ones in the lot, but they're okay. They're weaker, but I mean they're not that bad. They're not crap. So still interesting. To me, you know, if you want to get these guys, you just pick out the ones you like. You don't have to get everything, but me, I do like to get everything. All right. Next, what do you guys want to do? Let's do another simple G1 character, Mindswipe or Mindwipe. He's obviously an homage to Mindwipe, and if you notice, I grouped them together. These are the Headmasters: Highbrow, Mindwipe, and Nightbeat. Misfire is a target master, which is actually a misnomer because he can't shoot a thing. That's why he's called Misfire. Trypticon is the Decepticon city. This is the Insecticon. Jetwash is supposedly Jetfire, the Autobot. Skyfire, Jetfire. I don't know why they call him Jetwash. And Jarugar is supposedly from the Victory, G1 Victory cartoon. So okay, we'll do Mindwipe since it's easy. Let's do all the easy ones first. Let me just get my cheat sheet, just to be sure. I want this. I want this. All right. Nope. Where is he? There you go. No. Sorry. Here we go. All right. This is robot mode. And then he turns into a bat. He's a hypnotist. So, yeah, he'll mesmerize you. Very, very easy transformation. He's essentially already in bat mode. All you got to do is transfer the wings from there to here, so that it's a full wingspan. And then remove the helmet, and which doubles also as a head. I like this, that there's a shape of the Kreon head right there. And just put it like that. So he's in bat mode. Just like that. Interesting. We're going to keep the base on him so that he does stand up. So that's bat mode. His alt mode. Interesting. Another interesting character, probably one of the more popular ones, one of the more popular figure in this lot, and I think a lot of collectors will be looking for, is Trypticon. Now, Trypticon, as you know, has an alt mode of city, battle station, and sort of like a T-Rex. He does not have a robot mode. So in this particular world, in the Kreon universe, or Kreo universe, he does have an alt mode, a robot mode. Humanoid-looking robot mode. His robot mode was supposed to be the T-Rex, the robot T-Rex, dinosaur, Godzilla type of robot mode. But apparently, in the Kreo universe, he has this robot mode. So not too bad. Looks okay. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and transform. It's very simple. Transform him. You just move the gun all the way back here. Oh, sorry. Yes, move it all the way back here. Just like that. Pop off this. Just like Mindswipe. You go and pop it back like that. Pop this thing here. Make him hold the claws. And then you got him in zombie, like Godzilla. Oh. So that's him. Pretty neat. Actually, you know, I'm really liking this one. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much, but it's pretty neat. There you go. Oh, my bad. The gun should be put. Sorry. Should be put like that. There you go. Now he looks more like Trypticon. So, all right. Focus. All right. Something easy as well. We'll do this guy, Highbrow, another Headmaster. Now, in robot mode, it looks pretty cool, but there's a loose piece, which there's really no way to connect it anywhere. You can try and squeezing it right here, which is what I did. It got soft and a little bit of stress marks did form, so I'm not going to risk it again. But essentially it's very easy to transform into a double propeller helicopter. So he's a Autobot Headmaster. You know, the Headmasters, the heads pop off, transform to Nebulons. Take off the guns. Essentially it's still like this. The only thing to do is remove the, remove the backpack. This thing is like scary because it's made of really, really thin plastic, and any moment you could just snap that off if you force it too much. Man, this thing's tiring. So go ahead and do this. And to do it, the instructions say do this, and then put the gun here to lock it, and do the same over here. And this one's tight. And then the gun there, and that's essentially the helicopter mode. It's actually pretty cool. It's got some recycled bits and pieces from Springer and Sandstorm. So there goes Mindwipe. Looks really nice. I like it. I didn't think I was gonna like this one as well, but looks very, very nice. All right, let's do the Seekers. This one is sort of like transforms like Cyclonus. He's Misfire. He's a target master, and he's supposed to be the worst. He's got the worst aim out of all the target masters, so he's a misnomer for a target master. So Misfire. He transforms basically just like Cyclonus, or a little bit slightly different, but he's got those reverse wings on him, and essentially you just point him down like this, and then you pop the guns on over here, and there he is. Very easy. The head on this one is very loose, got a very loose head. Don't know how I can tighten that, but and there he is. His jet mode, no nose cone, no nothing. The helmet acts like the front part of the jet. Okay, I'm buying it. And then Jetwash or Jetfire. He looks actually very cool. His color scheme is very nice. He's got another Beast Hunter's helmet. The guns are like just weird. I think the guns are okay like this. You don't have to create this, but that's what the instructions said. Let's see. And then to transform him, he transforms much like that of a Seeker. You're going to go ahead and remove the head. Put it here. Go ahead and swap him, just like the Seekers that have already been released. Sunstorm, Starscream, Dirge, you know, and put the guns, make him hold the guns. I think it's okay. The instructions say that the gun should be like this. Okay, fine, whatever. It looks okay. Okay, and then you're supposed to form his tail fins this way, just to make him look like the G1 character that had the thrusters, the extra thrusters on his back. It's not doing a good job. I mean, there should be extra pieces. It should be here, but you know, that's as good as it gets. And then you put this one as his head. In jet mode, not the best jet mode in the world, but Jetfire. Definitely better in robot mode. Alright, who else? Why don't we do Skrapnel? Skrapnel is supposed to be one of the Insecticons, but he's colored differently. He's colored in red and black. I don't get that. He looks more like a deluxe. Excuse me, it's not focusing. Come on, focus. Okay, he's colored in red and black. It looks like a deluxe Insecticon. So I'm not sure what they were going for with this one. Maybe they're trying to partner him with one of the combiners again. Anyway, he comes with a Megatron gun. Not entirely sure why they gave him this gun, but okay. Transform him. Here's just one extra piece. Essentially, you just take off the head. Oops, not this head. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Put this piece on the back. Oh. This piece here on the back. And flip it over like that, and then this piece back here. And there is supposedly is his Beetle mode, which looks awful, to say the least. It's okay. I mean, the colors are horrible, but that's what you get. So that's Skrapnel. Alright, let's do the last two cars. We'll do Nightbeat. Nightbeat is another Headmaster. And he transforms much like a Vehicon. Very simple. No, not that simple, but lots of pieces to be flipped around here and there. Extra wheels, you make him hold it just like any transforming Kreon vehicle, car vehicle, or four-wheeled vehicle. Get rid of the head. Go ahead and replace it with this one. And before you do that, this one goes on back here. Get rid of this. Put this one here. Here. Man, this is hard work. And this one goes here. So Nightbeat. Yeah, he's a car. Right there. Pretty neat. Actually, just like a Vehicon or any of the other Autobots. Pretty cool. And lastly, I wasn't sure, but I tried to do some research on this guy, Jarugar. Apparently he's an homage to the Breast Force. Yes, there is actually a very elite faction of the Decepticons called the Breast Force. They were made up of the vilest, most sinister Decepticons out there, ex-convicts, you know, and they were led by a guy named Taurus, and they formed a Gestalt. They actually combined to form Leo Kaiser, something like that. So I don't know if one of the Age of Extinction Kreon combiners, microchangers, looks like Leo Kaiser, and he's supposed to be part of the team. Because I didn't buy them, I had no idea who they are. I skipped out. I'll probably buy them on clearance. I don't know, but it could be that. And he's the 5th member. So, oh, I forgot to put this one. Sorry, my bad. Nightbeat. Sorry, Bonnet. There you go. So Breast Force. Why would they call it the Breast Force? Because embedded in their chests, in their breast, was a sort of like a minicon, an animal, which transformed into a fighting unit as an animal or as a blaster. So it ejected from their breasts, from their chests. So that's why they were called the Breast Force. Yeah, could have picked a better name, but that's what the Kara use, or whatever. From the animation Victory, Transformers Victory. So it's, excuse me, it's so shaky. You look like you're in a Michael Bay film. Transforming much like Nightbeat. Go ahead and move this. Move his head. Put this on. It's not coming together. Anyway, that's what the instruction said. And put this right here. Okay, and then this one here. And move it. Yeah. They should look be like that, but it's not coming together because it's being hindered. As you can see, there's a gap. Not the best transformation in the world, but what can you do? So there you go, Jarugar. You know what? I think it's not supposed to be that way. I think it's supposed to be this way. Or let me try something. Okay, instructions are like messed up. Okay, let me see if this will work. It's Creo, so no, it's not gonna work. No. I think it's supposed to be this way. This is the best solution I can think of, just to make it more stable, because Hasbro didn't do a good job. There you go. That's how it should be. Now it looks more like the picture. So the instructions say to put it here, but in fact you're supposed to put it at the back. Damn you, Hasbro. So there is Jarugar. So there you go, folks. Bit of a lengthy video. I'm sorry I talked too much, but it's a nice wave. It's a nice wave of a combination of G1 and some of the Japanese anime cartoons characters, and you know, I'm liking it. I mean, if you're really into these Kreos, these Kreon micro changers, I suggest you get everyone. Just get a pack, just 12 different packs with different numbers. If you're only interested in a couple of the characters, I will put a link. Not a link. I will put in the description box below. I'll put the codes for which number corresponds to each character. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon on the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Chefitron. This has been the Creo Transformers Micro Changers Wave 1 or Collection 1 from the Age of Extinction toy line, featuring Torosaur, Fang Wolf, Jarugar, Nightbeat, Mindswipe, Misfire, Highbrow, Trypticon, Silversnout, Wingspan Hawk, Jetwash, and Skrapnel. Thanks for watching.